Uh, 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 uh. Oops. Hey everybody, it's been 2 weeks, well, almost 2 weeks since my last video. Last week I didn't do one because, as I had said, my dad was coming down to visit. So my dad, my brother, and my aunt, they all came down from Canada. They spent a week here. We did a lot of fun stuff, like, let's see, we went fishing, we went to the fair, yeah, stuff like that. It was great. The kids went swimming at the pool at the house that they were renting. It was fun. The kids had a blast. I got to catch up with my family. You know, I'm feeling a lot better at the moment, you know, because of that. They also brought me presents. And I don't mean like, you know, Christmas presents. They brought me food presents. Yay! Okay, as I said before, there's a lot of stuff that I missed from home. A lot of, like, little comforts. Northern comforts, as I call it. And they brought me a few of my favorites. Now, this is not meant to be like a food vlog or whatever, but I guess it could become one. Who knows, right? I mean, I'm making up this crap as I go along. But, yeah, so, food. First off, Hickory Sticks. I loved these as a kid. As I said, I used to go to this little corner store near my cousin's house in Armstrong, British Columbia. They had the best video game system there. When it first came out, the Neo Geo, if you remember the Neo Geo, usually had like 4 games on it. My favorite one was playing Magician Lord. And, I used to always get Hickory Sticks. So I have opened these. And by the way, I'm not going to be eating everything, like the whole bag or the whole package or whatever I've got. I want to save some of it, right? You know, and I'm not a pig. So I'm going to be, you know, putting some of it like in Ziploc bags when I'm done, so I can, you know, continue to enjoy it over time. I mean, a few weeks, like, at most. A week. 3 days. You know, something like that. So, oh yeah, that's the stuff. They sell something similar down here. I'm sure they sell in most countries, you know, the potato laces or whatever you want to call them, but nothing beats the original, well, original hickory stick. Maybe it's the seasoning, which I said before, it's weird that they don't have a hickory flavor down here since they use hickory wood and all their, you know, food smoking and barbecue joints, and there's a lot of barbecue joints here, so I don't understand why they don't have this. I mean, it's not like Hostess isn't sold in the U.S., but, here goes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's it right there. I mean, I don't even know if that's the way the hickory is really supposed to taste. I mean, people say that hickory wood gives a lot of flavor to the food, but I've had hickory smoked stuff and it really doesn't taste like this, but this is just so good. Oh yeah, that's a win right there. Oh yeah. I really wish they'd sell this down here. I really do. I don't see why they don't. I really don't. I swear we're going to be really big in the South, right? You know, but whatever. So, let's wash that down with a little bit of Canada Dry, which they actually sell down here. It's like the biggest selling ginger ale down here. At the moment, we got this blackberry flavor, which is actually quite good. I'm not sure if they have even got it back in Canada. If they do, cheers. If they don't, gotta try it. It's pretty good. Hawkins Cheesies. I got like 6 bags of these little bags. My dad bought me a big pack and a big pack with little packs. And my daughter, I've already given 2 out to my daughter and my son. Both really enjoyed it. These are like little hard Cheetos, they said, and I'm like, I guess, but again, it's the, you know, so let's do this. My first. Like I said, I was nice to the kids. Oh, yeah. Oh. Made with real Canadian cheddar cheese. Or maybe they just put the flag in between real and cheddar just to, I don't know. Corn snacks, no preservatives. Maybe that means I gotta finish the whole thing today. And it's really weird how it's always the little things like this which you tend to miss. I mean, you miss a lot of big stuff, of course, but the bigger it is, funny enough, the easier it is to find it usually. It's just little things that, you know, nuances. I mean, the saltiness is different in these than the ones down here. Weirdly, I think these are a little saltier than the ones I'm used to down here, like the equivalent, the Cheetos ones. You would think that Cheetos would just be full of salt, and yeah, they are, but at the same time, I mean, they come close to the spicy Cheetos that I have down here, and which I actually do enjoy once in a while. But these are good. These are really good. Oh yeah. Okay, let's mess with that one. You know, the weird thing about cheddar is, I mean, it's not like they don't sell cheddar. They sell cheddar everywhere. But everybody down here is still all about the American cheese, which is basically Kraft singles, I guess, right? You know, they say that most Kraft singles are cheddar flavor, but there's American cheese. It's like I go to Subway, and they don't have cheddar at Subway down here. Well, they have that cheddar Monterey mix, the crumble stuff, but they don't have cheddar slices. If you were to go to a restaurant, and they were presented with 2 hamburgers, one with processed American cheese, one with a nice slice of cheddar, which one would you pick? I'm sure that most people would actually pick the cheddar. And if they weren't choosing something like mozza for a mozza Swiss burger, or whatever, you know, I'm sure most people would have the cheddar. Wash that down again a little bit, and that would go really good with some vodka. But I don't have any vodka. So yeah, I'm not going to lie, we drank a lot of beer when my dad and my brother were down here. I probably drank more beer in the last week than I have in probably the last 6 months. I mean, it's not like I was getting rip-roaring drunk. I'd have a beer here, a beer there. It was more of a social thing. Like, people down here, they only drink, I know a lot of people only tend to drink at night. A lot of the bars here don't even open till 5. Right, and that's just odd. I see people going through the grocery section at where I work, and they're always picking up like large, you know, huge things of beer. They seem to be drinking it like just like shotgun, right? You know, just drink it, get it over with, you get drunk, and I don't know. Anyways, enough about the booze. Smarties. In America, they have Smarties, and they are these, like I said in my last video, they are little sugar pills that come in a roll. And I think we called them, no, we didn't call them rock. I don't know what we called them back home. But beyond Milk Duds, they were like the candy you got if you were late on Halloween getting into somebody's house, and that's all they had left. I've had these in the last 5 years. My brother brought some down, brought me a bag of them actually, at my wedding. So yeah, see, to my American friends, these are, well, one's broken there, but these are Smarties. These are real Smarties. Candy-coated chocolate. And they come in your typical colors. They're more pastel-y than I remember, but when you eat your Smarties, do you eat the red ones last? Do you suck them very slowly? Do you crunch them very fast? Oh, that candy-coated chocolate? No, please tell me when I ask. When you eat your Smarties, do you eat the red ones last? And I'm probably got it wrong, but I mean, oh well, it's close enough. Red. And funny thing is, I'm more of a savory person these days than a sweet person. But these are so worth it. See, blue, well, sort of blue. They made such a big deal when these came out. Great thing about chocolates is they can go into the freezer. And I can have them over a long time. What do we got next here? Crispy Crunch. Oh yeah. I guess you could say it's sort of like a Butterfinger. Butterfingers are a lot saltier. This is, yeah, it's a bit salty, but that's not bad, right? I mean, salt actually plays off this flavor of chocolate and peanuts, and I just find this does it a bit better. Save the other half of that in the freezer. Macintoshes. Yay! Now this used to come in a box. And then you know, have to tear the whole top off and pull the bar out, you know. It says there's 4 bars in here. This is going to last me a while. And I'm only going to need like 1 bite, because this is toffee. And you know, toffee's like, toffee, it's, I mean, they got lots of toffees down here. I like the saltwater taffy that you can get. Funny enough, a lot of that comes from like a bit farther north, but you get a lot of it down here still. I can open this stupid thing. Why do you make it so hard? Oh, really? Didn't even get in the... Got it. Oh, wait. Of course, I go through all that trouble, and then they're in little bars on the inside. Thank you. I'll truthfully have this in the fridge, and it's going to be a bit hard. Of course, there's something to be said about hard toffee. Oh yeah, it's sticking my teeth. Oh yeah, yeah, this is really good. This is really good. And I guess I was saving this one for last. Eat more. This is the candy bar that my mother used to eat. Other than the glossettes, which they did not bring, but I don't blame them. Maybe glossettes were discontinued. That would be terrible. I mean, I liked them in a way, but in some ways the raisin ones, chocolate-covered raisins is not my favorite thing. It ranks just a little ahead of orange-flavored chocolate, which I just can't stand. See, it's like a chewy toffee peanut chew. It's... oh, yeah. It has like half the amount. It has like half the amount of sugar that my Crispy Crunch has. Like, it's not overly sweet. The nuts in there, they're not really even salted. Really, it's actually a mild bar, but it's really good. I mean, I don't feel like hyped up or like, ooh, too much sugar. You know, after I've had it. I've got like a couple more of these in the freezer in the house, but I'm gonna save this. My daughter should be home from school soon, and I think she'll like to have some. Anyways, that was good. It was really good. It brought back some good memories. Yeah, I mean, in a way, I guess it can make you sort of miss home a little more, but it's nice to have little reminders once in a while. You know, I've never really given out any shout-outs to my friends back home. Funny enough, one of the friends I like to eat with the most back home was my friend Andy in Vancouver. So, Andy, you just shaved your head. I saw on Facebook. As I said, you know, have to bug you. You know, he and I used to go to like some weird places. Not weird, but you know, there used to be like the Afghan Horseman, which had some great stuff. And I don't remember there being seats in this place called the Afghan Horseman. It's in Vancouver. It was in Vancouver. I don't know if it's still there. Maybe it isn't. But it was like a lot of pillows, a lot of potatoes, some good meat. It was really good. We used to go to like the sushi place. I forget the name of the sushi place. It was Sushi Boy or something like that. Again, that was on, I think it was on Broadway near Canby. A lot of our food places involved bars. Who else should I give a shout out to today? My friend Isaac. Hope you're having fun in Canmore. Great that you got DSL in. My friend Joseph, who's an author. Picard. People look him up. Some great books. It's weird that food makes you think of you, guys, but you know, hey. Oh, great. Looks like it's going to start raining soon, so I'll catch you guys later. Peace.